Hi there. There are so many stray and abandoned animals in the streets, and all of them badly need love and care. I've learned some very touching stories about the people who decided to adopt them, changing their lives for good. Let's meet those heroes. All the rescues in this video are real and are the demonstration of kindness and compassion. Little is known about the past of this dog. According to veterinarians, it was about a year old. At first, she was picked up by rescuers from Basset Buddies Rescue of Texas. When it was revealed that she was pregnant, she was handed over to Katie from the Katie's Foster Fam, where she and her offspring could count on proper care and attention. On the joint broadcast of Katie, Ella, and baby Gragu, Katie answered questions from subscribers and unpacked gifts. 2 days later, on the eve of the upcoming birth, the beauty Ella had a wonderful photo session. She gave birth to 8 healthy puppies without complications: Derby, Cheddar, Gouda, Feta, Minibel, Blue, Brie, and Colby. When the kids become independent enough, Ella finally got the opportunity to step out of the role of a mother, and it was time for her to become the carefree puppy that she could have been before. Rescuers from the Ukrainian charity fund Obnimi Sobaku, Hug the Dog, found a group of puppies in a dump near Obukhov. One of the rescuers, Olga, took the weakest puppy, who received the nickname Sonic. He could barely walk and was severely emaciated. His entire body was covered with hordes of fleas. Just 1 week of nurturing, grooming, medication, and a restorative diet literally got him back on his feet. After 6 weeks from the beginning of the search for his adopted parents, he walks for the first time on his own. Without fear, with delight, rushes about the lawn, sniffs everything he can, excitedly looks around, and often gets confused on the leash. He became very close to Olga. For 6 months of her life with Sonic, she never received a single call. Therefore, it was unanimously decided that Sonic would forever remain with his adoptive mother, who became his real one. At Rolling Oak Goldens, a local family of golden retriever breeders had an amazing event. Their dog gave birth to 11 puppies at once, all of which were girls. However, one of the puppies was born without a front paw. Dog breeder Barb Felt received many requests for the adoption of the special baby, but she wanted the puppy to get into a family where there is a person with a similar trait. Coincidentally, a Facebook post with puppies was stumbled upon by a woman who had previously received a pup from the Barb family. This woman was an occupational therapist for 7-year-old Paxton, whose leg had been amputated. Having received an offer from the breeder, Blaine Williams, the boy's father, immediately agreed, and he and his family came to look at the puppy. During a couple of weeks of communication between Paxton and the puppy, who he, being a fan of the Avengers, nicknamed Marvel, they became good friends, and Marvel remained forever in the Paxton family. Rescuers from the Love Furry Friends channel saw a photo on the network. There were 2 puppies sitting in the rain in a box near a garbage can. It was raining heavily that day, and the poor things were there for no one knows how long, hungry, drenched, and shaking from the cold. When the rescuers returned with the puppies to the shelter, a terrible picture opened up before their eyes. Both puppies were covered with hundreds of fleas. After washing, even wrapped in a towel, they shiver from the cold and nuzzle each other to keep warm. On examination, wounds from worms, fleas, and other parasites were found. They will start the first day of their new life with a cup of food, toys, and a warm bed. After a short time at the shelter, they both found new families, as well as names, Betty and Richie. Rescuers from the Flatbush Cats channel found a feral cat along with kittens. They decided not to touch the kittens, but first to catch their mother, and for this, they used the cage in which they put the food. The feral mother does not tolerate unnecessary attention, so they set up a small surveillance camera. In their situation, a simple broom turned into a multifunctional tool with which they could safely interact with rescued animals. At the onset of 8 to 12 weeks, when the babies became quite independent, the rescuers sterilized the mother cat and also fully prepared her to return to her usual environment on the street. Now the babies themselves will be sterilized, and until a new home is found for them, it remains to enjoy the time spent with them. Since the kids Jasper and Harley were too close, the 2 were accepted together. But Phoenix went alone to a new home, to her new parents and brother. In 2014, a girl named Gabby rescued an unusual puppy who turned out to be suffering from a rare genetic disease, mucopolysaccharidosis. It had been progressing over time, limiting the baby's movement. Therefore, now Gabby is the mother of such special dogs as Walter, Winslow, and Benjamin, and for more than 7 years has been maintaining an Instagram account dedicated to them. Usually, dogs with a similar disease live very shortly, from 6 months and in rare cases up to 5 years. But this is absolutely not the case for Walter, who loves to live too much and therefore is not going to leave his parents. Baby Benjamin appeared in this caring family in 2018 and has already celebrated 3 of his birthdays. Like Walter, he is a very tender and affectionate meatball and also suffers from mucopolysaccharidosis, but of a slightly different type. He, like any other dog, loves walks and enjoys them. With the birth of Gabby's baby, Benjamin has a best friend with whom he loves to spend a lot of time together. As you already understood, nothing can stop the strong-minded little ones who love life with all their hearts and enjoy it. The Animal Rescue Service Animal Pad received reports of a puppy brought to veterinarians. Its owner did not have the desire or ability to care for the puppy due to its deformation of the paws. When he first came to them, the first examination revealed anemia, heart murmurs, and many other health problems in addition to his paw problems. As it turned out, he does not have a single central paw pad to carry weight when walking, and his toes have grown together. Little Forrest turned out to be very talkative and playful. And fortunately for everyone, Winnie and Otis loved this little one very much, and they supported and protected him. Therefore, he, along with his foster family, went to Oregon, where veterinary students from Oregon State University Vet School are ready to accept him. Now, in order to help Forrest run, they are raising $35,000 to carry out all the necessary surgeries that will help the baby get rid of the deformity. The Yukon is a dog with a difficult history and destiny. A dog whose story of salvation has won the hearts of hundreds of thousands of people on the internet, and also opened the eyes of many to the terrible conditions in which stray dogs live. On August 15th of last year, caring subscribers sent Katie from Katie's foster fam a heartbreaking photo of a disfigured dog roaming the streets. Despite all his wounds and pain, he turned out to be a very loving dog, ready to receive affection and love from any person, and not only from people. Katie's followers actively followed the development of the Yukon's history, and many of them sent him gifts. After unpacking, Yukon tried each toy many times. His happiness knew no bounds. At Katie's house, Yukon was no longer in danger. He was cared for and had a lot of furry friends of different breeds to play with. Just a month later, Yukon has turned into a charming, beautiful-looking dog. I can say that he has completely recovered, and now he is prescribed sterilization in order to send him to a new family afterwards. A little later, potential adoptive parents came to meet him, and they completely suited Yukon. So after a couple of days, they officially took him into their family, where he had a loving mother, a caring dad, and also a sweet little sister. Do you like these stories? If you did, let me know in the comments below. See ya!